Alright, welcome back. How's it going? Welcome back to another Rootin' Tootin' Sly Cooper back in time. Thieves back in time. And yeah, we're back at it again. What do we got anyways? Hopefully got any new upgrades. Nope, not yet. Well, dusty trails then. I don't know. Even I don't know what I say. Most of the time. Most of the time. Man, why fault? Allergies.
Sly, they're already rigging a noose for Tennessee, so we don't have time for a complicated plan. All my data points to one thing. The quickest route inside that prison is to get yourself arrested.
Get myself arrested? I trust you, Bentley, but I'm not sure about getting locked up in this town.
Sorry, Sly. It's the only way we're gonna reach Tennessee in time. There's just one problem. They're holding Kid Cooper in the maximum security wing. To get yourself thrown in there, you're gonna have to gain outlaw status. So you need to make sure you build a rep before they catch you. Otherwise, they'll throw you in with the common criminals.
Ugh, you mean like jaywalkers and litterbugs? Not gonna happen.
Well, around these parts, it's probably more like goat thieves and tobacco spitters. But you get the point. For starters, why don't you try defacing all those posters of the sheriff around town? That ought to put a burr under his saddle. Get it? Because we're in the Old West? Well, anyway, I'll just let you get started.
Cool. Well, let's get to it. Oh, I forgot I got silent obliteration.
Find a poster, make it look goofy, and move on. Just like junior high.
Right, what's the perfect crime?
I'd buy
Ruining
that one.
someone's ego.
Not for sale. It's Puny Greenhorn.
Puny Greenhorn. I heard the legends. I just didn't think it was true.
Wow. I bet the original artist damaged his vision staring at this guy.
I like it, Sly.
Let's hope so. I call it counterfeit courage.
Yeah, you could just slide along the tracks. It's actually the fastest way to travel in this big map. I don't know why they make this map so wide. Or big. It's the biggest map, right? It's one of the biggest maps. I guess the climbing feature is broken as always. You can collect this, but you need all costumes to collect the rest. So it's nothing
If
to
I
really
was as
go
homely as
crazy
this
for.
guy, I would not hang my picture everywhere.
Excellent work, Sly.
I wish I could tear them down. Here's Weakling of the West.
Weakling of the West is wild. Alright, let's see. Where do we go? This is much faster.
I don't think vain begins to describe this guy.
If this guy can be
Looking good,
famous,
Sly?
It's an improvement.
anybody
I'll name
can.
this one the Homely Buckaroo.
I gotta remember this one. Wrong toothpick. Toothpick is not a bad Wild West name. Very creative.
What
Toothpick.
kind of sheriff puts up posters of himself?
Nice work, Sly. You're a regular Picasso.
I love a challenge. I call it 10-star loser.
Try to use his samurai armor. That violates so much time rules.
This guy's a real egomaniac.
I think you just achieved troublemaker status, Sly.
Oh, now this really chaps my hide! I'm going to find this artist and bust his thumbs! And maybe his pinky.
Wow, that was villainy. This A, I guess.
We definitely got under his skin, Sly. You ready for phase 2?
Absolutely.
Apparently, the sheriff also loves lollipops, but his favorite is a particular Cuban variety which has to be shipped in specially. Supposedly, they taste like rice and beans.
Ugh, gross.
Agreed. But if we clean him out, he'll have to wait weeks for the next shipment, and that should really tick him off.
All right. Okay. So we're stealing a lollipop. That's his prized possession. You know the type of face I would make is the type of sour face. It's like, come on, guys. I know we're sanitizing a lot of Sly Cooper, but we can do better than this, man. I just find it amazing that they turned this into like such a silly game. Toothpicks lollipop. What the heck?
I bet Murray would like that lollipop.
Great job! You just became a criminal, Sly.
Dude, they could have easily just make you steal his box of tobacco or something. I don't know, man. Or his collection of toothpicks. Or his gold. His gold. Something, man. But a lollipop? Are we kidding me? I get there's one or two inside jokes you can add to a game that they would probably find funny, but multiple is crazy.
Alright, this is going perfectly. You'll be locked up in no time.
You know, you're a little too excited about sending me to the slammer, Bentley.
It's all about the job, Sly. Speaking of which, in case you hadn't noticed, this Sheriff Toothpick is his own biggest fan. In fact, it looks like he's throwing himself a festival, and it's in full swing. If you take that banner down, I'm sure it'll be the final straw.
Right. Let's go rain on this guy's parade.
Okay. Now when I think about it, where do I go? Now I know where to go. I wouldn't been down too much around these parts, buddy.
I can't believe this guy has an appreciation festival for himself.
Yeah. I mean, there's people like
there's
that.
The bang. Just need to knock those clothespins off.
Hold your fires, boss! That there is the scribbling, lolly thieving outlaw I've been looking for! Well, amigo. You just booked yourself a permanent room in the Stony Lonesome.
That's not that bad. Whoa! Now that's heavy. All right. Now this is what I was going for. Oh, right. We gotta bust him out of jail. Well, my bad. Kind of forgot about that. I'm sorry, Bentley.
Looks like it's up to me to recon the area. I need to get some shots of that prison, but I better keep a low profile. I don't want to alert the guards.
Why can't we just recon the area like earlier? Bentley just wanted to do field work.
Sly and Tennessee Kid Cooper are in that high tower.
Nice. No train in sight.
That's an interesting sign. Let me get a shot. Unless I'm mistaken, that is definitely a munitions dump. Very handy.
We just outright murked him.
Aha! There is clearly some structural weakness along the rear wall.
Okay.
Howdy.
Howdy yourself. Looks like you must have ticked old Toothpick off pretty good. I like that. You got a name?
It's Sly. Sly Cooper.
Now, son, you should know I don't take kindly to folks funning on my family name.
Whoa. I swear, I'm not joking. I can explain.
Talk ain't worth spit, boy. Only one way to prove you're a Cooper. Bust us out of here.
Right. My friend Bentley's working on that. I hope.
Sly, press the square button to swing that ball.
Okay.
You'll smash through that wall like it's made of cardboard.
A true Cooper would steal all the coins in here. Alright, let's get out of here.
You need to make your way to the bottom of the tower.
Whee!
Sly, here's your chance. Use the ball to break down that door and bust Tennessee out.
Oh, we need to switch out of it. Could have just said that. Did Bentley drop our clothes off? Or?
Kids, stand clear. All right. I guess break time is over.
You can probably move that
You saying something, Bentley?
Only one with a ball and chain.
Listen, friend, they're planning on hanging me tomorrow. You want to trade?
What? Anyways. Yeah, one thing you gotta know about me, I'm not good with puzzles.
Salutations, hello, greetings. Okay, as you boys should know, tomorrow is my birthday. But I do not care. I want the cake anyway. Yes, so I need you all to rustle me up a big old chocolate cake with the candles and the frosting.
I'll just stay right here and lend you my moral
Right?
support.
Then I'm going to blow out my candles and eat my cake. All of it. While you sing me a birthday song. Fun, right? Fun, right?
Oh, that's so villainous.
Right?
Eating a cake in front of everybody else that can't have some.
Right, try and
Monster.
throw those containers into the pit.
Howdy! I just wanted to let you all know that I really like this tobacco system. I know many of you were injured getting it built, but I am real happy. So it looks like all your pain was worth it. I love
Yes,
my
you did it!
big voice. Plus now I can yell at you way easier. However,
Sly, you're gonna need Tennessee to carry the TNT to blow the perimeter wall. Needless to say, you'll want to make sure he steers clear of things like fire or bullets.
Naturally. Thanks, Bentley.
Son, who is it you keep talking to?
I have a thing in my ear that lets me talk to my friend. And now he's telling me you need to carry some of that TNT so we can blow the gate.
Sure. I got voices in my head telling me to blow things up too. They've been right so far. Let's get to it.
That's concerning. The comedy is a hit and miss, but I always love it. I was wondering if we could climb on here.
Look around, Sly. There's bound to be a switch somewhere.
Figure I'll wait by the door while you work this one out.
Well, that works out, I guess.
attention! So I've been figuring out the new work schedule, and I see a whole saddlebag's worth of requests. I'm off of this. I'm off.
You never saw it coming.
Well, looks like we can mosey along now.
Exercise, exciting.
I'd like to
Hey.
make it through this in one piece, if you don't mind.
This whole time I've been really stuck in my craw. But I figured out the solution, yes. So by the power vested in me, I hereby...
Well, that's fun. Hey, but prison breaks wasn't always supposed to be easy. Am I right? It's frozen.
Well, looks like our goose ain't cooked yet. Shoot!
I wanted to do that for fun.
Well, looks like our goose ain't cooked yet.
Oh, I instantly died too. Interesting.
Well, looks like our goose ain't cooked yet. Huh, that did the trick. Let's keep moving along.
Hey, keep going, Sly.
Time to hit the trail once more. Well, looks like we can mosey along now.
Way to go, Sly. Well, it looks like somebody's supplying Toothpick with new technology. That is a face carp array, Sly. One touch means instant death. Switch it to your jailbird costume and try using that ball in a different way. Press the R2 button to get on top of it. You should be able to ride it around using the left stick.
Okay.
This looks like a nice place for a quick siesta. Huh, that did the trick. Let's keep moving along.
Yeah, what can I say? You dodge a lot of lasers and lights. You know a thing or two about it.
Sly, it appears that archway in front of the door is some kind of locking mechanism. And that block is the key. Now you just need to figure out how to get it in there.
So, tell me about Sheriff Toothpick.
Toothpick? That shady son of a gun is crookeder than a sack of corkscrews. Plus, he framed me for that bank job and took the gold himself. I just know it.
Nice.
For once, I might be glad I'm carrying the TNT.
You can say that again.
Alright, as you all know, we got a lot of work to do. And by we, of course I need you. I need this prison operation running like the pocket watch I stole from my dear old
Interesting.
family. In other words, perfectly. I need that gold transport built, and I don't need no hitch in the plan.
This is not a puzzle. It's more like a task.
Funny how I'm the one who's got to lug the dynamite. Well, let's get going. I ain't getting any younger. I just want to say I knew you was a Cooper the second I laid eyes on you.
Thanks, but Tennessee, we need to go. You ready?
Well, not really. Whoa! Yeah!
Nice. You can recognize him being a Cooper from having that shiny cane. It violates a lot.
Somehow, we had managed to survive and make it back to the hideout. Once there, Tennessee gave us the lowdown, how he'd been planning the bank heist that should have gone down in Cooper lore as his masterpiece, only to have a mysterious new sheriff arrest him before he even reached the bank. Curiously, the robbery still occurred, and all the bank's gold was stolen. Tennessee was charged even though he was already in prison, and the gold was never recovered. Of course, he had a strong suspicion it was Sheriff Toothpick himself who had stolen the gold and framed him. And after a little research, there was no doubt he was right. Bentley was able to uncover plenty of information about the sheriff. Although he changed his appearance somewhat, Toothpick was a two-bit gangster from present-day Eastern Europe. According to his file, he'd grown up loving two things: gold and cowboy movies. He eventually specialized in gold robberies, and for a while had masterminded some of the largest scores around the world. Then he abruptly vanished. The word was he had always thought of himself as a gunslinger, and it looked like he had found a way to make that a reality. The guy was a real loose cannon, we'd have to watch our backs if we were going to steal back the missing gold and restore Tennessee Kid Cooper's reputation as the greatest outlaw of the Old West.
Nice. Anyways, that ends that here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you guys later, and yeah, peace out.